Hey everyone, so for today's video, I want to try something a little bit different. I know the live commentaries can sometimes get stale for you guys, so I wanted to try something just a little bit different out of what I normally do. So today, essentially what I did is I hopped into a ranked match and I actually commentated the match like I would commentate an esports tournament. So what you guys hear with, the Team Liquid Critical Ops tournament or the Critical Ops circuit, that's what I commentated this ranked match like. I really hope you did enjoy, and I actually did better than I thought I would do. So really hope you do enjoy. If you have any other ideas down below, any other challenges, things for Critical Ops, I want to be a little more creative with my content. I mean, I like the live comms and they're easy for me to do, but I want to be a little more innovative and provide some more value to you guys. So just let me know if you have any ideas down below, and I really do appreciate you tuning in. Thank you so much. Remember to like, subscribe, comment. I try not to ask that anymore. I know it's kind of a, cliche YouTuber thing, but really, if you guys do support me and you'd want to support me, hit that like button, comment something down below, subscribe, and I like to post on Twitter, so if you want to follow me on Twitter too, I would appreciate it. But enjoy the rest of the video. Thanks you everyone. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be getting into this matchup here, Team Random versus Team Random in a ranked match. And well, let's see where the T side or the breach side actually goes towards. They're going to go over towards this A side here, and well, you can see the teammates, all 5 of them, going over towards this elbow position. No one spotting over towards that T bridge position, but you're going to see Star Goddess here entering on into the bomb site, and that first frag does go in the favor of the coalition of the breach side. Actually, can they get any more trade frags? They do, and it's a 3-for-0 trade in favor of the breach here. You can see they're finally a frag going the way of TWS Bal, but in the end, it's going to be a 4 versus 2. It's not going to be the easiest retake for the side of the coalition here. You can see 2 of them are over towards that main position, so they're just going to be trying to peek out and trying to get those kills there, but these breach players are just going to make sure that they have actually some cover here. And well, Coolmark actually runs out in the open. You can see there's Shroud the Bush as well as Goddess and Star. I mean, they are all sitting over here on the side, just waiting for anyone to peek carefully or uncarefully, so they can get a frag there, and they clean it up with many frags to themselves. Coolmark does end up getting 2 frags, and you can see their Star Goddess as well too. They're going to buy up into this next round here. Coolmark does buy that AK-47. Shroud buys that SA-58, and some of these other players you can see, I can't even talk here. Insane. He has that SG-551 on his back. Star Goddess also has that AK, but they're essentially going to be rotating on here and trying to see if they can convert the second round. Going to be going over towards this B site, and well, no players over towards that mid-bridge position just yet. Spots one out actually, Coolmark, and he gets some shots off, but he gets shots back. So you can see there, Shroud the Bush, he's going to take him out in the end. And so the coalition side essentially going to be rotating on over towards this B bomb site, but that player Gary's, he's gonna get taken down. So a 5 versus 3, not much that should be happening in the round here, but we can see here they're actually going to take down quite a few players here from the side of the breach. And well, this is actually falling apart for the breach. You can see here Coolmark taking down very low now, 18 points of health, though he's actually going to get taken down, but Insane clones it out. So this is a very close match that should have gone the way, or should have gone the way of the breach side a little bit quicker, but it ended up going their way anyways. Losing 4 players though, that's still not good, and I mean that shows here that it's a very lethal side from the coalition. You're gonna see the players from the coalition also buy up here. It should be a full buy round on their side, and well, a 2-0 scoreline. We shall see how they progress here, as it is going to be the side of the breach pushing on over towards this A bomb site once again. But that flash going to come out over towards mid. Nades going over towards elbow, and the coalition just rotating on slightly over. You can see there, watching a couple players, XC Fusion as well as TWS Bal. They're going to get a couple frags here from the side of the coalition. And well, that nade going to come through, trying to do a bit of damage, but King Empire shuts down Coolmark early in the round, and that nade only finds 1 frag, so a 1 versus 4 with 9 HP. Not likely that it doesn't happen. So the coalition, they pick up their first round, and you can see TWS Bal 4-2, very high in the scoreboard there. And well, it's going to be an eco round for this side of the breach. Going to buy just, pistols upgraded slightly, maybe some rifles there. But for the most part, the breach side, they're just going to be playing an eco, playing it safe, and this should be a tie game after this round. So we'll see how they want to progress here. It does seem to be a pretty default setup here as far as an eco would go from the side of the breach. And well, they flash off and smoke off over towards that B long position. 1 player over, and well, missing lots of shots there. Shroud the Bush finally takes one down. Coolmark is a bot as he takes down some of those players, but finally he's gonna peek around back here, trying to catch anyone off guard here from this elbow position, rotating off. Not anyone just yet. He's gonna rotate and fall back here. So his teammates on over towards that B bomb site, finds 1 frag, but it's gonna be 1 player over towards B long. And now that last player over towards B-Long. They know where he is, and he does get shut down. Star Goddess runs right into the bullets there. Doesn't find the frag. Can he get this kill here? Invictus can't find the frag yet. Spots him over towards that cafe position, but now only has 10 bullets. Opts to reload, but he knows that the player is going to come from outside, and he doesn't get the kill. He's reloading. He did not shoot. He did not peek, and King Empire is going to go and get that clutch there. They tie up the game, and right now you can see they're crumbling here, the Breach. 0 kills for Invictus. He has 140 ping. He is not having a good time with his server right now, so we'll have to see how they progress further. But a tied game now. And we'll have to see what do the Coalition pull out from their side. They do have the advantage. They do have money on their side. So the Breach here, they're going to have to go all the way over towards this A-bomb site. Let's go fast out here. And, well, we'll see. This Coolmark, he's going to be sitting over towards this elbow position, trying to see if there's any peekers out over towards main, but no one's going to peek out just yet. Going to throw the bomb over towards his teammates, and while they're going to try and get that frag kill, but Decrypts, he's going to stop them dead in their tracks here. First frag goes away of them, and it's going to be one player rotating over towards B-Long. He does get taken down, shot in the back, as he does try and rotate off, but finally a player does get taken down here. Can we get that bomb plant? Yes, he does pick up that bomb, but at the end of the day, it is Coolmark, and he does get shot in the face by XQC Fusion, and, well, it's going to be another round for the Coalition here, and it's not looking too good, but still 5 ping on the side of Shroud the Bush. That is good for him, and the scoreboard does not look good for Invictus, but they can pull this one back here. Gonna pick up that deagle on the side of the Breach here. Should be just an eco round once again, but it is going to be a pretty solid few rounds here from the Coalition side. They should win it out. And you can see Coolmark, he's just going to be holding back here. The Coalition side playing pretty standard, in the Breach going to try and get that bomb plant. That's the main objective of this round, is to get that bomb plant, see what damage they can accomplish here. Maybe not win the round exactly, but it is going to be up to the side of the Breach to actually get a frag or two. They actually spot one out over towards that boat position, so they take him down. One is over towards Sniper Nest, so they're trying to pull that attention back, but the flank might be coming out here from B-Long. So going to be watching over towards that B-Long position. Doesn't spot anyone out just yet. That bomb over towards mid bridge, so, or T bridge actually, and they're actually going to get a couple frags here. It's a 4 versus 1 here. Somehow they actually win the round. The Breach off of an eco, and well, that is actually incredible here, able to pick it off. And well, Coolmark had absolutely no say in that round, didn't do anything, didn't accomplish anything, but he is going 4-4, and you can see the rest of the team there. King Empire doing good work for them. Shroud the Bush as well doing good work for this side of the Breach. We'll see how they progress, because should be a pretty solid round here. Both sides should have money to buy. Should be coming out pretty quick here from both of these arenas, or both of these teams. And oh, he gets shot right in the face there. Actually does get collateraled with his teammate. Shroud the Bush does get taken down. And Invictus, though, he cannot get that frag. So just a 1 versus 5 ensue. 1 versus 4 ensues. Insane does find 1 frag, but he does get shot. Once again, King Empire coming alive with that U ratio, and he shuts the entire push down. So single-handedly denies any frags on into this A site. But I'm actually going to call a strat here. Normally you wouldn't be able to see this, but I'm going to go on over towards this B site and try and find a couple frags here and get that bomb plant down, because, well, B has not been looking as or A has not been looking as fruitful as anticipated. That flash coming out here does blind most of the team, and just going to throw that frag grenade out there, trying to get a couple shots there. Finds 1 frag. And while they're going to look over towards Cafe now, trying to find a frag or two. Doesn't find anyone just yet. That pre-fire not going to be fruitful there, but they're actually going to be able to get this bomb plant down pretty solidly. And so finds 1 there, and they get that bomb plant down. They do get it down, and they're going to try and savor these post-plant positions. Now 1 player over towards Cafe. They know he's there, but he does get taken down. So a 2 versus 1 now. They know where the last one is, supposedly over towards that CT position, and they do take him down. So 4-4, the score is all tied up. And well, you can see the teams are actually pretty aligned right now in terms of the kill board. Is going to be a pretty solid round here. I do believe the Breach has put the Coalition on an eco side after winning 2 rounds in a row. So they're going to go call that same exact strat and try and go get that control of that B site. It was pretty weak last time they saw. And so they're going to try and see what can they do here to actually get some more control on over towards this mid position. Smokes off that area over towards Sniper's Nest just to avoid any peeks out. some of those players out there, but takes one down over towards that A mid position. And they're actually going to go take him out there. Runs right through the smoke, but actually gets shut down by Decrypts across the map. So B has not been cleared out yet, and while they have yet to spot out one, Invictus does have a bit of lag on his side, but they're going to try and go for this bomb plant here. That smoke not protecting him. Star Goddess does just go for that bomb plant, but it's a 2 versus 2. Gonna have to try and recover this one, and Star Goddess, he does get shot right in the face. Invictus has a high amount of ping, 138. He does have to make sure that he does get some sort of cover here. Star Goddess so far away, his teammate not to be seen whatsoever. Finds a frag though. Gary's actually does get taken down from that mid-bridge position. And Invictus is going to shoot him down, and they win out that round. A very nice 2 versus 2 clutch from the side of the breach. 5-4. This game is getting so close, ladies and gentlemen, but we'll see here. Breach pulling just another one back. And, well, teams are pretty even once again. We're going to see how can the breach get these picks here. Can the coalition, will they force an aggressive push here onto elbow? Tends to be strategy over there, but they're going to just see if they can push out here and get one frag in the sniper's position. Wants to just wait out, and actually he does get spotted on the radar, but doesn't necessarily get spotted onto the actual player's head. So it is a 4 versus 2. Just going to be watching the flank as Coolmark, but should have an entire site clear himself, and get shot down here from that TRG. But nothing else should really be that big of a threat to them, as they do have all sites covered off here and all angles. So 6-4 is the scoreline on the breach side of Canals. That is pretty good, to say the least, and they actually have quite a few weapons in their arsenal. See Stroud the Bush, he's 5 ping, just absolutely on the server right now. And we'll see how do they want to come back from this one. $4,400. The economy looking pretty good for the side of the breach, but yet to go in the favor of Coalition for a couple rounds, to say the least. Sniper rifle going to be coming out here from the side of the breach. Do you see any frags? Will they prove anything fruitful? It is yet to be proven yet. Have to find a shot, and does get a shot right through the car. Somehow he's cheating or something like that. It does get another shot again, and I do believe Coolmark might be a little bit of a cheater, as some of them might call it. Not the most interesting shots there, but they actually do get those plants or those shots down, and it is a 3 versus 2 situation, as they do find one frag down there. And will they get this peek on out? You need to find one frag there, and then Mark does get that last kill. So very nicely done. A 3K from Mark with the sniper rifle, and he's back on the board, ladies and gentlemen. Got to give himself some hype as he's playing in this match. Got one shot through the car, completely unsuspecting player on the other side. That's what you like to call, I see a wall bang. So we'll continue to see how the Coalition can defend against these wall bangs. I mean, Coolmark has had the bomb every single round since the start now. Will he get the frag? No, he won't this time. But they should know that the push is coming in from this actual B site, or towards the A site. See, what do they find out here? How will they rotate? How will the Coalition rotate? Because this shot will be coming out here from their angle. Will they be defending it? Anyone just yet? But it is a 3 versus 2. And that flick does come out. Doesn't get connect, though, onto his side. There is a 2 versus 2 that is taking place right now. Oh, they handle this one. Going for this slow peek here. Trying to see if he can have any shots here. Finds one frag, and actually has another one there, but he does get that trade frag. 3 HP on himself, and it is an 8-4 half. Ladies and gentlemen, the sniper rifle does prove fruitful, and we'll see here. We're going to see what the Coalition do. The breach have some strategies. Actually go here, you can see there. What will happen? Well, seems to be a rift in the team, but seems to be Coalition are actually going to push over towards this A-bomb site. A bit late on their part, but they will be going on into this bomb site and actually getting some damage done here as they find a frag or two. Because one frag down from their end, and well, it is absolute destruction from their side. They're going to go and try and find a frag over towards that B site, but B is taken down pretty low, and they're going to go and try and get this
Bomb has been planted.
retake on out here. Finds a couple players over towards this B site, but shouldn't be any players. But actually, it's falling apart. That retake somehow not going the way of the coalition side, but could be a pretty easy round there, and they do get this retake on. So a 4 versus 2 almost turned into a win, but it is 9-4 in favor of the coalition. So do pick up that pistol round. And, well, you can see Coolmark, he flashed his teammate, unfortunately, does pick up the round win, though, so that is what matters for them. And you can see here, how do they want to approach this second round? Gonna be buying some rifles here. On the side of the breach, they actually did get that bomb plant, so they should be going for that push, but you can see the aggressive natures of Decrypts. He's doing pretty good. King Empire's actually fallen off just a slight bit since the beginning of the match. He was their top fragger for a while, and now only up to their 3rd frag, so we'll see here. Coalition pushing out over towards this cafe position, just trying to see if they can find any aggressive members of the breach out here. But they actually do get spotted out, I believe. And over 1 player, King Empire, does get taken down. So there is a couple players over towards that elbow position. And there's one going to get taken down right there over towards that main position. So going to find another player here and there. Oh, but Decrypts actually, he's made this one possible now. A 1 versus 1 against the Coolmark player. And will he go out toward the elbow? He does go out, but he doesn't get that frag at the end of the day. So 10-4 is the score for the coalition. 15-6 is Mark now. And he's actually having a good game, even commentating this one like an esports tournament. So you can see round after round, they're stacking up some of this money here. 15-6 for them. Decrypts doing the best he can. We'll see here, how will they want to progress? Did the breach have any fuel left in their tank? It seems like it's a bit low for them. With the hit probably coming over towards that B site, as we do see a mass of those players over towards B long. So the rotate should be coming on in over towards this B site here. We'll see, are they going to be rotating over towards this spawn position? As it is a couple players out here. Grab the bush, tells to take one down, and this actually does allow for the rotate to come on in. Does find one player over towards that car position, and can he spot a player over towards B long? He spots a couple, and he knows that there's there. One does get taken down actually, and gonna throw that smoke grenade there, but they do get taken down at the end of the day. So a very nice job done by the coalition to once again stop that push, and it is Mark another frag for himself. Invictus actually coming up alive. You can see Star Goddess and Insane as well as Shroud the Bush. They're doing pretty well here. And 2 more rounds separates Coolmark and his team, as well as, you know, the whole gang here. I wouldn't want to say Coolmark and his team, but the coalition side from winning the match. So coalition very keen on flashing out and actually getting a couple of engagements there. Does find 1 frag there, and nothing else actually does get spotted out. So lots of players coming out from that main position. Finds another frag over there, and well, they do get taken down. So many a kill for the side of the coalition, and well, this seems to be going the way of the coalition. So 12-4. Seems like they've had a pretty good shot at this one, the breach. They had something going for them in the first half, but it doesn't seem like they had anything in their favor this second half. Can they pull off a massive comeback? That will be the question we ask here, because it's not something we typically see. Flashbang does come out over towards that main position, and does take 1 down over towards that elbow spot, or that A main spot. But the coalition side just rotating it over. Invictus does manage to find that spray down, but you can see there Insane does flick on over for that trade frag at the end of the day, and that B long push does get taken down as well. So it is a 3 versus 1 situation. That last player over towards that breach spawn position, they doesn't complete the job just yet, but it is a 1 versus 1, and Invictus does close it out. So 20-7 Mark goes, and he's able to win the round out for his team, the match out for the team as well. So thank you all for watching, ladies and gentlemen. It was a nice victory, as Coolmark's team does end up steamrolling the second half. They did have a pretty competitive first half, but it ended up going the way of the coalition. So thank you all for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, that actually took a lot of effort from me. I just commentated that entire game basically, so give me a break, all right? Very nice. Thank you all. Take care, everybody.